All right, in this video we are going to make a couple of roll-on blends. Roll-ons are just great because they're readily available when you need them. I usually mix mine up and then maybe put a label on them to say what they're for. And it's just something you don't have to think about. You can just grab it and put it on wherever, and it's really convenient. So this one I'm gonna make is just an immune boosting roll-on. So for this one, I am going to take 8 drops of Thieves, 8 drops of frankincense, and 8 drops of oregano. So I know this is gonna be kind of a little bit boring as we count drops here, but this blend I've used it pretty much constantly this whole winter, just to keep our family's immune system supported. It doesn't smell too terrible. You would think with the oregano it would smell pretty bad, but it actually isn't too bad with the Thieves in there as well. All right, so once I get my essential oil in there, then I take a carrier oil. This time I'm going to use jojoba oil. And I just take the carrier oil and fill it all the way up with the carrier oil. And then once I get it filled up, this dropper takes forever. That's good enough. I'll fill it up the rest of the way later. But you can get your little roller top and just push it on there. And then put the lid on. And then I just like to turn mine upside down a couple of times just to make sure that it gets all mixed up. So that is an immune boosting roll-on that I like to use. The second one I'm going to show you is one that we use for oral care, especially for Nehemiah, who is my 1-year-old. And this one I'm just going to add to what I already have. So I just take a few drops of Thieves. This one you want to be careful it doesn't get too hot, just because little mouths can be a little bit more sensitive than ours, and Thieves can be a hot oil. Copaiba usually isn't a problem. And you know what, I think this one's about empty. So what I do to get the little orifice off is you just put the cap on a little bit and just kind of pull sideways on the cap, and that little orifice pops right off, and then you can get the rest of the drops out of the bottle. So I'm just gonna put a few more drops in here of Copaiba, and this time I'm gonna use fractionated coconut oil. And so just put a few squirts in there and put my roller top back on, stir it up, and we're good to go. So let's keep rolling.